in the name
So
of
she'll go to great lengths for her greater good.
Great lengths, but it's very much defined by her own sense of justice.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18. What would your character's zodiac sign be following stereotypical astrology? I don't know zodiac signs all that well, so I can.
I don't know either. I was like,
Not me either.
Google. Google
We can just
Zodiac.
also go with the one next to it. Where in the world does your character? Wait, no, that's also.
Paris.
Is that the real world? I guess. Let's
I
do
would
the
say-
other one. What is your character's favorite season? That's an easy
Some
one.
complicated questions and like, okay, what's your favorite season?
What's your favorite season?
Let's see. In the summertime when the weather was hot. Probably summer.
That
I could see that.
Cordelia wants to be sunburnt, and she wants to be running around the dirt, kicking up rocks. She's entertained, but very little. Okay.
This fits.
Yeah.
I full on imagine her running around with like a wide brim thatch hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh yeah. And
I
just
think
like
Milo's-
listening to the locust going wee wee wee. Just be like, yeah, that's just the life.
That's the music. That's the
Yeah.
nostalgic sound.
Mm-hmm. It ain't no
Nah.
hoo. No, it ain't no peace. It's the obnoxiousness of locusts.
But she loves it.
Mm-hmm. That's my answer.
That's fair. That's fair.
Pumpkin spice lattes.
Oh gosh, she would.
She'd be such a
She
fall
would.
girl.
You are.
She would be
That-
so basic.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
my
I thought-
god.
I was like, summer, but she wears armor, so she probably won't like it. But then I was like, winter, she doesn't like the cold. Pumpkin spice lattes.
Yes.
I can just imagine, like, she has everything to both make them, but she always goes out and buy them because she needs people to see her exiting
Yes.
the store with said cup.
Yep.
Yep. And she makes sure she holds it so that you see it's the Starbucks logo.
Yeah. 100%. Oh god.
She would
Oh,
try to
God.
be an influencer, but she's like, I'm not though.
She poses every time she like walks around a corner, like with the cup.
Yes.
This is Nyla in the real world.
Yeah. Oh my god, wait, she's been on a farm. Maybe she's learned how to make a pumpkin spice latte. She would wear
Ooh.
fake fucking glasses. She would. She'd be like,
Oh my god.
there's lenses. I swear, don't touch them. Don't touch them.
Don't touch them. Don't poke my eye.
It's
No, there's
just
totally
complete.
glass in the way.
No, because she'd have normal glasses that don't do anything.
Exactly.
Othronus, Celia,
Winter.
Winter.
Yeah.
Because the sun is not
Also
out
winter.
the most during
Get
winter.
to avoid. This is fair.
Enjoying that seasonal depression.
That dark,
You guys-
dark, long nights. Wonderful.
Yeah, no, Orthronus is actually some different reasons. Most of them boil down to there are many activities he enjoys to keep himself, quote unquote, warm that he can do and have an excuse for in the summer. Like
Activities.
Activities.
And usually staying indoors with usually with company. So that tends to be his favorite season.
Activities.
Activities.
Like
I think
no-
Celia is
non-
going
Gotta
to soon
stay
have
warm.
another reason to like winter.
Oh!
And now, yeah, he's a lot clingier during winter, especially mornings.
I like
Craig
how
said
you
Oh.
say
Greg doesn't
He
say that.
and he wants to be the little spoon.
Oh,
It's adorable.
no. Wait, is he the little spoon in that relationship? What?
I don't know if it's been like a day. I don't know if there's enough time has passed for that to be established.
Listen,
Like,
it
Yeah,
feels
no.
like they have been a thing for eons with the pace that would be going. So
Just because Cordelia believes it to be true.
Exactly. If Cordelia believes it, chances are I believe it. Okay, Cordelia is basically if any
Cordelia's the
decent reason
extension.
was erased. I mean, that's not. I feel like Cordelia is the character most closest to my real personality. I just enjoy that.
It's a weird thing because he's basically like a living furnace during the winter. Like that's the reason he drinks so much. Is that he like keeps himself at that temperature?
I came in. What?
Oh, this is yours.
Hi, Greg.
Oh, Greg says they say hi, Greg.
Hello,
Now he says
Gregathy.
what's up. He can't hear you.
Tell him
He's
I-
right in my ears.
Tell him I said Gregathy. Tell him I said hi, Gregathy.
Don't do it.
Craig,
Don't do
you're
it.
official. You're no longer
Nope.
Mr. Uwu. You've been pledged a new nickname. You are called-
Gregathy.
Oh God, I don't know if I want to say that.
Yeah, nope, don't do it. Veto,
what?
veto this decision.
It's
It's
been
been
vetoed.
vetoed.
I have to second the veto. I'm sorry.
It's been
This-
vetoed.
What did I say? What did I say? I thought I just said what I had said before.
But like hearing it again made me realize.
Yep. It's been vetoed. He is still Mr. Uwu.
I can't. Yeah, I can't condemn
I was
this
just-
man. I'm sorry.
Telling you to tell him what I said. I wasn't expecting you to like try and make it sound so official and proper.
It was gonna be official and proper since he's no longer in any of our things because he got hacked.
Yeah,
Only
you
he
can
joins.
True.
create another account and I'll let him
Oh
back
yeah,
in.
that's right. I keep kidding. We don't want you.
Now, now probably we don't need to worry about that right this second though.
Yeah. Later. Wait,
Later.
hold on. I'm gonna mute myself for like 2 seconds.
Okay.
You're right back.
That works. Because I will also say I will definitely need a recap. It's been too long. I don't remember what happened last time.
No, that's fair. That's
Yeah, you guys
totally-
do your recap
totally
because
fair.
I'm not here for this. I don't know this.
I was gonna make a joke about
And
like.
you want to come in completely blind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I was
we
gonna make a
find
joke.
Nyla hogtied in a chest.
And close the lid
Wait,
again.
I didn't
Walk away.
mute myself. Like I can still hear you guys.
You can deafen yourself instead. Like that. All right. Well, I was gonna make a joke about making Kimmy recap, but
Yeah, I was gonna argue like, Celia,
yeah.
you can blackmail her for like ever if you rescue her.
It's not worth the headache. Not worth the headache.
That's fair.
Finish the job.
There was
Anyway.
a lot of calculation that went on in that instant when I lifted the lid, closed it again.
Carefully calculated decision. Anyway, as a recap from last time, or the previous sessions, a bit of a broader scale recap. A bit of investigation has been done into Zam's condition, and it seems that he needed the help of a mage, or there were a couple of options, but the party decided to go, let's go get the help of a mage and try and get him through this. Party met with Fala, had a friend of a friend who knew a mage that might be able to help, and we were sent off to a tower in Seaward, where you found locked up in an extra-dimensional anomaly a wizard by the name of Gale. Through fighting through some of the puzzles and fighting against another group that had infiltrated the place, perhaps to steal its arcane power, you were able to free him. He needed a bit of time before coming back to help treat Zam, to gather some things and collect himself a bit. So the party decided to return to the manor. There was a fun side incident where you saw an orc professor leaving a bakery with this delicious looking pie, and you just had to get yourselves some of that. So you all went in. I added her to the NPC's channel, Pepper, of Pepper's Pies. So you all made your way back to the tavern. Cordelia did some baking. You all ate some of the pies that were there, the pastries that you had there. think there's still a few left over. I'm not certain exactly which ones. But
Oh, that's right. I did do stress baking.
yes.
Oh, what did I make? I can't even remember now. Cornbread? Was it cornbread?
It
No.
was biscuits.
Biscuits, thank you.
Biscuits.
Oh, that's right, because I picked
buttermilk
up
biscuits.
baking feet. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
you
Yeah,
dumbass
the chef
Heidi.
feet. Yeah.
That's right. We took feats, didn't we?
Yeah, you guys all got a feat for well, I'm sorry, Nyla, not all.
It's okay, she's deafened, it's fine.
She's
Bitch,
not
I
deaf.
can't
Wait,
hear
no, just
you.
kidding.
No, I saw that you had undeafened yourself. But also, Celia and Othronis went upstairs to talk about an incident that Othronis had while leaving the tower, in which I believe he caused a cart that he was falling on to burst into flames. And he learned that the two of them learned that they had both gained some new powers. Also, we ended off the session last time, I believe, with Celia and Othronis searching and investigating the loot that you had gotten from that mind flare that you had faced. And I think we'll pick up there. Do you guys want to stay upstairs and discuss something, or are you heading down? It is, I'll say, getting to be late afternoon, early evening time. You actually,
God, that's right.
I'll notice. I'll also mention that the sky is beginning to darken earlier, both due to the sun setting earlier, as well as clouds are gathering overhead. And if any of you look outside, you'll actually see that it is beginning very lightly to snow.
Ooh.
Wintertime in Waterdeep.
Time to have my Princess Anna moment. Do you want to build a snowman?
There's nowhere near enough snow at the
Celia's
moment.
door.
There was a dusting already.
There is
Now we're
barely snow falling, but she's singing like
She's
outside in
ready.
like the street.
Everyone's
like,
like,
just
why is it?
burst-
It sounds like it's gonna be a pop hit.
She's running over to like Fala's shop to ask her.
I'm just imagining she's like, she sees like out the window, she sees like the first flake of snow hit the ground, and like she turns like a feral cat to stare at it.
Abs- Speaking of feral cats, hi, Bobby. Yes, you can keep my feet warm.
I just gotta say, Heidi, it is entertaining. Just like some of your, random like. Sometimes you'll be
Squirrel
in the
brain
middle of talking,
moments.
it's like just like, oh, cat, gotta talk to the cat.
Yeah.
Speak to the cat.
So Gale was supposed to come to the tavern the next day, right? Or later on that day? I don't remember the timeline we agreed on.
I would say that he was loose on when he said he was going to come back.
Gale is very loose.
This is an appropriate descriptor of Gale.
I'm sorry, go on.
I was just saying that's an appropriate description of Gale. He was fairly loose with when he said he was going to be back there. It seemed like he was going to attempt to come today, but when exactly he was not clear.
So, middle of the night, got it. I will stand as a sentinel with our dear, dear friend.
He's just gonna knock on the door, let himself in, knock on another door, let himself up the stairs, knock on another door, let yourself into his room. Then he's just gonna knock on your nightstand, like leaning over you. He's like, "Hey, I noticed your door's
Hello.
unlocked."
Ah! And then just like punch through his face. Skull fragments and brains everywhere.
Yes. Also,
Impressive.
Kimmy, I do just want to point out your comment. Yeah. Yeah. Helson. Yeah.
So I guess we'll go downstairs and wait for him, is what I'm
Alright.
assuming. After Thronis is done setting his room on fire.
So you guys, I'll say you're wrapping up with that whole exchange. Let's check in on Cordelia at this time. I believe
I'm taking the dragon with me because I'm going to get him some. Because we got him the pie, so he's good.
Yeah, meat pie, I believe.
So taking him with him.
So you're heading up to Zam, checking in on him. Status is similar. Grab the dragon and
Sam, best boy, we'll get you back soon.
Little dragon just kind of purring, snoring on his chest.
I'm forgetting that I don't know if we've described this whole scenario to Nyla or to Kimmy yet.
She'll figure it out. It's fine.
In due time. Othronus picks up a dragon.
It's a little one.
It's fine. And you head back downstairs. In the meantime, though, Cordelia, how are you doing? What are you doing? You're, I assume, in the tap room at this time, or are you in a lounge area?
I mean, I was making my biscuits. I'd shared them with everybody. Let's see. What would she be doing right now? I'm probably just honestly watching the snow. I mean, face pressed against the window. Just smiling.
Nice.
Like a little kid.
Liff actually has kind of materialized, and he is sitting on a stool next to you. Says, how's it going?
Fantastic. Look at this beauty outside.
Winter in Waterdeep is pretty nice. Beautiful, even.
Positively gorgeous.
Oh, yes. Anything you're wishing for right now? I'm just curious. Obviously, kind of at a bit of a crossroads, but
just for everybody to be okay. I mean, what more can a girl ask for at this point?
That is fair. Zam took it pretty hard, but sounds like got somebody that'll help.
Yeah. Well, this snow better keep on falling, because I'm sure once he's fixed up, maybe Zam and we can make some snow angels or something, you know, that kind of thing. And you can tell that she's kind of putting on a bit of a brave face. That the stress is starting to get to her a little bit.
He kind of attempts to put a hand on your shoulder. You feel it kind of passes through, so it's kind of more a little bit in your shoulder. He kind of retracts it a bit and says, he'll be all right.
Thanks, Liv. You know, are there any places where, you know, ghost ladies and ghost fellers such as yourself can get together? It must be really lonely being here all alone in the spirit realm in your own tavern. Are there any ghostly ladies we can get you some company of?
I'm not entirely certain. In the entire 150 years or so that I've been here, I haven't been able to leave. I'm not certain if there's some trick to it, but maybe it's worth a try. When I was alive, this tavern was my home. It was my life to a certain degree. But maybe it's worth trying to find other things worth, well, I was going to say living for, but kind of gestures to his ghostly form.
Yeah, I mean, just because you're not alive doesn't mean you still can't have fun.
Still can't live. He kind of does like a jabbing elbow, but doesn't actually kind of poke you with it. Snow is nice.
Yeah.
As you look out the window, you see figures kind of passing by in every which way. I will say that as you kind of look out again after this conversation, you see a figure, maybe two, kind of cloaked in these looks like thick sort of cloaks, kind of walking up to the door and kind of get to a point where you can't quite see them through the wall. The contractors that were working on the wall have gone home at this point in time, kind of wrapped up the workday. And you hear a knock at the door.
Oh.
Somebody or somebodies are at the door. And I will say that this is... You hear, Othronus, Celia, you hear a knock as you're coming down the stairs.
Oh, that's probably Gale.
Little feet drumming along.
Just Cordelia scurries across the floor like a rat or a mouse.
Just imagining Stewie from Family Guy, just that little pitter patter as he walks.
Yep, she just scuttles.
Don't
I
open the door
scuttle
for
sometimes.
strangers. At least without your gun.
And she flings open the door. Howdy, stranger. Come in and rest your weary bones. Welcome to the... What's the name of the tavern again? Oh yeah, Troll Skull Manor.
Lift face bombs. Are you
And
legitimately...
then who's at the door? Oh yeah, she was doing the sales pitch.
Two strangers. No. You actually see kind of standing at the door, one of these faces is kind of like twisted in a little bit of surprise and a bit of like, oh, okay, this is the approach we're going with. And you recognize their face as Rainier. And the second face, you recognize as Nyla. What is your reaction to this situation, Nyla?
First? Go for it, Nyla.
Yeah, Nyla's kind of like, she's behind Rainier because she hasn't seen you guys in a long time. But as soon as like that door flings open, she doesn't see anyone because shortness. And then...
Where's that voice coming from?
And then she hears it.
Yeah, she hears it before she sees it. And she just kind of like scrunches her face and like tilts over to see past Rainier and sees you just like giving your little spiel. And she's just like, okay. And she kind of gives like an awkward like wave of her hand. It's like, hey.
Nyla,
at first... Oh, go for it.
I will also just mention to you, Nyla, at this moment, that since you had left before the tavern had its grand opening, you also look to like a little bit more past Rainier and see a ghost you do not recognize.
Oh. It's cold. Can we come in?
And at first, Cordelia, she's like hanging in the doorframe, and as soon as she sees Rainier, she like does a little flirtatious hair flip. Like, hello there, Rainier, honey. It's a long time no see. Well, I mean, I saw you the other evening, but you know, it's semantics.
Rainier like pinches the brow of his nose. It's like, may we come in, Cordelia?
And then she sees Nyla, and then she's like, and then ding of the armor, like you're kicking a trash can as she attacks Nyla with a hug.
I feel like Nyla would just kind of like take 3 steps back, like because she's just been attacked, and she just kind of like doesn't know what to do. Her arms are out.
That
like,
gives her more time to pick up speed. It gives her more time to pick up speed. You've made a fatal error.
And
she's chasing you down. Chasing you down.
Does she tackle Nyla out the door?
Yes.
Nyla's just like, oh, this was a mistake. I knew it.
No.
But she kind of just like she takes her stance. She takes you fucking attack her, and she just like arms hovering over you, looking down, looking at Rainier, looking at whatever that face ghost thing is, and back at you and like, hi.
Rainier just, like, as you tackle her, Rainier just goes, and there they go.
Now it's been so long. Where have you been, honey? We've missed you and your gorgeous aesthetic ways and your golden curls and your beautiful face. And she like smushes her cheeks together to where she's making like the fish lips. Oh, it's so good to see you. Just a big happy reunion. Get cry.
Oh, I don't miss this. I really don't miss this. Look on my face.
Cordelia, perhaps you could let her breathe?
Oh,
Yeah.
she's fine. Just look at that adorable face.
Well, this is not cool. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
I'm sorry. I can't understand what you're saying, honey. Here. I'll let you talk. And then she just lets go.
Oh, good lord, I forgot you had strength. Oh.
Corn-fed and farm-raised, girlfriend.
That's, yeah. Yep, yep, nope, yep, that's right. Yep, so, yeah, you're just gonna hang on to me, we're gonna go in. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And she'll just sit on your foot like a little toddler and like as you walk in.
You're just like, well, this is life now.
Well, Cordelia, it's nice to see you again.
Good to see you too, honey. She'll do a little salute.
Have things been going all right with the tavern? I will say, Othronus, Celia, you probably like hear some of this commotion, and if you choose, you can make your way down the stairs.
Do you want to go down and check, or do you want to just assume she's got it?
So, I don't think she realizes what's going on. She assumes that Cordelia is talking with Gale, and who knows what they're getting up to. It might be... Listen, we've already had part of our tavern destroyed once. I don't know if leaving Cordelia on her own is the smartest decision.
Somebody just broke into our tavern again. We broke our tavern again.
I mean, look, we don't hear gunfire yet, but...
You do hear a little bit of muffled yelling. Cordelia being loud.
She sounds happy.
Do you think she would be that happy for Gale?
I don't... I want to say no, but for all I know, she's just happy to see him. I don't know.
I mean, she is just a generally happy person.
Happiness, gross.
At least, let's just
I
go
need a
down
drink.
and take a peek.
I need another drink. Hopefully he can just help Sam. Come on, little guy.
2 stones
Let's
and
go
1.
see what happened. I just put the dragon on my shoulder, and I just... Oh, wait, no, I was up here really quickly. I'll meet you downstairs in like a second. I gotta finish getting dressed because of the whole little mess I made with the
Yeah.
fire.
Didn't burn the tavern down though, so that's good.
Aha.
I'll see you downstairs.
Yeah, sure thing. If it's a bad scene, just yell out.
We'll see. And she's just going to start walking down the stairs, already planning her best exit strategy.
Which window is best to jump out of?
Like, how far can I get with the Misty Step, and then if I go around this corner...
I mean, if you tiptoe down the stairs and don't let them see you, can observe the situation first.
I like how cautiously she's approaching the
It's
situation.
because it's Cordelia, and it's not even so much that she's like, I don't want to be found out. It's that Cordelia seems really happy right now, and
It's not even
That's a lot.
Nyla. Not that she knows it's Nyla, but it's not even Nyla. It's Cordelia.
it's a lot. But no, she's gonna make her way downstairs.
All right. So jumping back with Cordelia and Nyla, and I'll say as well in a little bit when you feel it's appropriate, Othras, you can come down as well. But yeah, you have made your way back into the tavern.
Cordelia, is that Gail? What's the
Nice back, everybody.
Rainier waves. They had quite the dramatic reunion.
Can somebody take her off me?
Cordelia, I think it's best to give her a little bit of space.
Othronus, where do you keep the hard stuff?
I mean, does she yell that up,
rock
Yeah.
or does she walk back
No,
up?
she's yelling that up the stairs.
It's all in my room.
I feel like if
One
anybody would know
second.
that for like tavern supplies, that would be Cordelia.
1 second. She's gonna turn and go up right back up the stairs.
Oh, there's an area for like that stuff in like the supply rooms and stuff, but it's all
Empty.
conveniently located.
She
in
knows
my
that
room.
Othronus has the good stuff.
Nyla takes out an apple. It's like, Cordelia, do you want the apple? It's a nice apple.
I mean, yeah,
Look at the
yeah,
biscuit. You
sure.
want a
So, like, she'll get up and take the apple,
Yeah, it's
ADHD
take a
Cordelia
knife out
has
of
moved on to the
her
next thing.
apron pocket and start peeling it.
it's a very nice apple. She knows her apples.
I love apples. You are so thoughtful to come bearing gifts. My bestie, well, you're one of my besties. Just, y'all are so wonderful. So good.
I think we
Oh,
broke
then.
her.
How's everything going with Zam, I believe was
Yes.
the name of your friend?
I'm here to see the small one, the small thing, the big, the one that
Well,
lived in the sewers.
Well, he's resting now, but
No. What happened?
Oh, a magic shard thing in his heart.
Wait, he didn't get hurt in the Wait, did he get hurt? Wait.
I'm brain farting. Hold on. Dial up sounds.
Are you good?
She's like trying to figure out what she wants to say, and she's like trying to like be professional and trying not to like fucking flip out because she knows she can be a lot, and it's really, really taking a lot on her to not just like fucking flip over many tables. And she's like, "Can I see him?"
Of course. He's right upstairs. He's in my room. He's sleeping in the trunk.
What?
That's where he made his bed, in the trunk.
You're keeping him in the attic, I take it then?
Yeah,
Okay.
my room.
Rainier, please tell me again. Remind me, not all poor people live. Like it's a trunk.
Nyla,
Case.
it's I don't think it's, correct me if I'm wrong looking over at Cordelia, but I am assuming it's based off of circumstance and size.
Precisely.
I don't think they keep him in the trunk normally.
I'm going to go find the trunk with the little one. You guys do you?
I do have some updates for you. We spoke before, and I had gone off and searched, and I do have updates, but perhaps once your group has convened.
I just want to take a quick look. I promise I'll be right back.
That's fine.
Okay, cool. Upstairs you said, right?
Yes.
Enjoy that apple. Okay. And she like
Thank you.
runs up. She doesn't remember which one's Cordelia's room.
It's
Yeah, I'm
the
just-
attic.
Oh yeah, but she just heard upstairs in her brain. So she's like,
Surely it cannot be the peasants
He's
where the
been-
rats live.
she opens the first room, and it happens to be Arthronus and Celia, and Arthronus is still getting dressed, and Celia's having a drink, and there's so many questions.
So here's what happened. When she went in and asked for a drink, without asking why or really putting up any kind of questioning, he just poured 2 glasses, handed one to her, left the bottle on the table, and continued to get dressed while drinking. Of course.
And then the door flies open. Where is he? This isn't.
And I'm just gonna very obviously just put like a shirt over, like just
Oh.
blocking her view from me.
Was the no pants? Full on
Yeah, no,
pants?
that's the thing.
Wrong
No, nothing.
room. It's good to see you again, Seals. She just slowly closes the door.
Nyla, I will also add.
He looks over to Celia and asks, "Who was that?"
Nyla, just as I don't know, because you're making a joke. I don't know if you're gonna play it serious. Last you saw Thronis, if you even remember him, he had left the group, kind of, in the night. Then again, you did too, so I don't know if you'd have any negative feelings about that.
No negative feelings.
Hey, I left notes.
Nyla did not. Nyla just like, peace, bitches.
I assume Nyla would just be the type to like walk out the middle of the day with no explanation.
Yep. She was just like, yeah, nope, don't like this right now. Too much guilty conscience. Gonna
Like
go
she walks
outside.
out, like waves, and it's like, yeah, bye, and like without
Like,
any
bye
explanation.
every day, like with a bagel and coffee, just like, bye bye.
Yes, exactly. Pumpkin spice latte in her hand.
I think, assuming that it's attic equals top of the house, I think you eventually make your way up the stairs to the attic.
Is he like super easy to find up there, or is he like
Yeah,
in the
you
closet?
open. Because I don't know if you're. I guess you're not on the Roll20, and I don't know if you're on the stream. I have the map up for Trollskull Manor.
I forgot
The-
we do that. Oh my gosh. I'm doing things with my brain. Too many
Don't-
That's why I froze.
Don't feel bad. We haven't used it for like a good a handful of sessions, and then it's only if needed. I have it up just for reference for the manor. You make your way up, and you find a small bedroom, decently compacted, about 10 feet by 20 feet. And you, I guess actually that would make for a decent sized bedroom. You kind of see a windows on the far side, fireplace on the wall next to you, and also next to you a bed in the far corner, and kind of against one of the smaller walls is a chest that is just kind of popped open, has the lid kind of like leaned against the wall, so it's always going to be open. And just kind of on top of a whole bunch of pillows and cushions, it's a large chest, and Zam is just kind of lying there, kind of seemingly unconscious.
Yeah, she's like all that energy and like the minute she sees him, she's super quiet and she's just gonna like tentative, like she's gonna basically tiptoe as quietly as she can to not disturb him. But it's like a moment of reverence for her. She didn't believe it when she heard, and she's just gonna kind of just kneel by him to take a look at how he's doing. Can I do a medicine check on him?
Absolutely.
I forgot that she even liked him.
She got him like one of the first outfits. She didn't like him, but
I
she's
remember
like, you're
correctly,
small.
But she was like,
love-hate
if we're
relationship.
gonna keep him, we're gonna make sure it's right. He's gonna dress the part.
It's like a love-hate relationship. It's like those memes of like the dad saying don't get a dog, it's just going to be a whole bunch of problems, and then it's like when you get the dog and the dad just vibing together. It's kind of like that.
It shows him to vibe with, and like everyone else is just jealous.
To be fair, Sam vibes with basically everybody.
He's a good kid.
It's true. He's good.
Not anymore. 22
Oh.
is actually pretty good.
Yeah, she knows her shit.
Wait, did she attack him?
No!
All right,
Sneak
roll
up
for
on
damage.
him. Attack.
All right, Nyla, roll for damage.
Sneak attack.
Coup de grace.
You ruined my outfits.
Yeah. You actually see the like cushions that he's laying on top of is just all of your clothes that you brought here.
Ooh. But yeah,
I'm
medicine
joking
check
unless-
for 20. No. She's like, honestly, she sees nothing except for that.
medicine check. You are focused. Yeah, I'm kidding unless the rest of you guys want to make that canon that you used Nyla's dresses and clothing as cushions for Zam.
I leave that decision
do
to
it.
the ladies.
If anything, it makes her feel better. She's like, yeah, they wanted to make you as comfortable as possible. Of course, it's my clothes. Yo,
Fair
bitch, you wore one of the outfits for a long time. Did you?
Just the whole accusation and then like the calm and rational. Wait, did you?
Yo, I'll take it.
Actually, didn't you buy an outfit at the?
Oh yeah, she did buy the outfit. Yeah.
Yep, never used it though.
Oh, because she wanted to be. We're friends, officials. Yeah, because the child went missing, guys. This is the whole reason I left. Because y'all had to do other things. I'm like, my entire being's on the line now. I'll take it. It's under there somewhere, but it's there.
So again with the 22, couple of additional things you notice also, but like before this medicine check, sorry, you actually notice, strangely, you're not certain exactly why, a whole bunch of like bits and bobs are just kind of placed on Zam's chest, like buttons, and like there's a few like coins, there's like a piece of jewelry, what appears to be like a doorstop, just a few like odds and ends that you might expect from like around the house or something like that.
Can
All
I
few,
make a
like,
religion
anything-
check? Because I feel like she'd probably like, are they giving something to a god?
Go ahead and roll a religion check as well. You still have that medicine check, but we'll do the religion check and resolve that first.
Oh, fuck, that's right. Intelligence. That's a 7.
7. You're not certain what's going on here. Maybe it's a cult, maybe it's something else, maybe this is some kind of weird healing process. Actually, no, with your medicine check, you would realize that's not the case.
Yeah, she's
No,
probably
that's
going to
not-
be like, these guys, I left them and they seem so lost.
Yeah, you kind of do this with that medicine check. You kind of like kneel down, examine him. You kind of maybe put a hand to his like chest and like kind of like maybe like moving a few of the items on there. You do feel it's kind of warm, particularly warm. You kind of move your hand up to his head, and he's definitely burning up. You realize that while he's still breathing at just a slightly elevated rate, he doesn't seem to be responding at all. You think that, like, with something that may have happened, he may have, woken up to a certain degree, or at least be stirring a bit more. You get the sense he's comatose.
Fun.
And
Not
there's
great.
definitely something up with him.
With
yeah.
the medicine check, is it possible that she can determine whether it's something like, if it's physical or if it's magical?
With that medicine check, and I think something resonating through your mind that Cordelia had said, that there's some sort of weird...
There's like
crystal,
a shard. Yeah.
Like shard or something. I think you like kind of move down, like maybe like lower his shirt a bit, and you actually do see bandages as well, covering his chest. With that medicine check as well, I think you're able to tell that these are from some kind of puncture wound, and it's close to his heart.
Do the bandages look clean? Like, have they changed it recently?
It does look like somebody has changed it semi-recently. There is a little bit there, but it's not too much. But no, it's decently clean. It was a relatively clean entry, and it doesn't look like it's exited out the other side.
I'm gonna
There's something still in there, and with that, oh yeah.
Basically essentially what I wanted her to do is redo his bandages and like add a because she's been healing the town recently. Like, she's been doing that. She probably has some type of like slab with her or balm, and it will also give her a chance to kind of assess the situation. She's just gonna
For a second there, I thought you said you had a bomb.
I mean, she is the bomb, so
I'm always the bomb. Yeah, no, you're able to produce. I will actually say, and you can mark this on your sheet. I won't make this cost any gold or anything. I'll say that you have gotten a medicine kit.
Cool.
In your time. You've had one, you've been given one, and you've used it probably a few times. So you've got a decent idea of how that works.
Nice. But yeah, she's just gonna do the quick assessment, make sure that, like, how deep the wound is, whatever she can get from the 22, wrap him up, stay with him for a little bit, and then say a little prayer and then go downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah, let me actually roll for something. I think you also do see that kind of on a side table in this room as well are some other supplies. In fact, actually, I think you see an ointment that seems to be some kind of herbal remedy that I think it occurs to you that perhaps Fala has been helping with this treatment. And you apply some of this, or you have the option to apply some of this ointment and with some of the balm that you have to kind of help soothe this. I think in doing so, you realize that it's actually hotter, closer to his chest, not necessarily like a fever. You get the sense that there's, whatever's still in there is probably causing this as well.
So it's an infection.
Not necessarily an infection, at least not a normal one. It's magical in nature.
Okay, that's what I wanted to determine. Okay, good to know.
Ooh. With that, he was kind of stirring there for a minute once he kind of like pulled down his shirt and began looking at his bandages. But when you've kind of reapplied them, he does seem kind of soothed. You kind of moans of, dealing
Just
with this sort of...
comfort, whatnot. Yeah. She'll just kind of stay with him for a little bit. Maybe like another 5-10 minutes, and then she'll head down.
All right. In the meantime, Cordelia, Othronus, Celia, Lif, and Rainier, assuming... Actually, Othronus, Celia, are you coming back down to the tap room? Or shortly after? Well, Nyla heads up.
How much of that bottle are we going to finish? I'm asking Hal how much of that bottle are you planning on finishing, or do I need to get another one?
I will say roll a Constitution check, Celia. As well. Since you're down in booze here. 18. You're still drinking a bit of alcohol, so you're still feeling it, but you're managing it for the time being. You're definitely feeling rosy in the cheeks, though.
You really don't remember her? The shiny one?
I compartmentalize things I consider useful. And things I don't. Or things that, let's say, are put on the back burner tend to fade out.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, one more for good luck.
Cheers.
Cheers. And she will down another shot before rising to her feet again. I think I saw Rainier down there as well, so I should probably go down there and see what he needs before Cordelia scares him off.
That's fair.
Cut to...
I just finish off half the bottle and just walk with it, but I'm probably gonna be tipsy too.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah, since you're also drinking, go ahead and roll. You've also been drinking throughout the day already, so yeah.
Okay, so I finished the bottle. I don't know if Celia's already left by the time I do, after she finished hers. So instead of finishing my drink that I had in the cup, I grab the bottle and just shut it.
Just down it.
Fair.
I do.
Nice.
And
how much does it mess you up?
Oh, immensely. This is the good stuff, remember? Because that was a natural one.
Oh boy. This is going to be a fun in-game night.
And I believe we have acknowledged... No, well, let's see what happens.
I like the fact that my immediate thought was, oh my god, this tavern's gonna get lit on fire. And I don't know if it's gonna be from Celia or from Orthronus now, which is wonderful.
Double trouble. Prepare for trouble and make it double. Does that make Cordelia meowth?
It does.
Oh my gosh, yes!
Yes, it does!
Cordelia, that's right!
Oh man.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, I have to add to this, but Zam's our Pikachu. We gotta say.
Oh hell yes!
Yes. Does that make Nyla Ash?
Oh! Wait. What?
Oh man. I'm just imagining Celia saying to about Nyla, she says, God, I hate that twerp. Always causing trouble. I don't know why. Not that I was about to say not that she actually hates her like that, but just kind of...
I'm trying to remember, because what's that other Team Rocket team that shows up or no, not Team Rocket, just a random group that has a ridiculous budget that just builds shit.
I'll be honest, I haven't watched a ton of the Pokemon series, so I don't know offhand.
I was gonna say the Acme company, the one that provides the bad toys for.
It might be that, because I'm just imagining that's who like Nyla would be representing, just like as a salesman.
Perhaps. Alright. Checking in with Cordelia back downstairs. So Celia dodged back upstairs and Nyla ran upstairs to check on Zam. Anything that you are doing at this time?
Is Rainier downstairs with me?
Yeah, he's he actually kind of goes over behind the bar and actually kind of begins reaching for a bottle on the shelf and goes, "Is this all right?" And
then Cordelia would like look over
Yep.
and squint. No, this is not all right. You gotta let me serve you.
Oh, I can. Like he goes like, "Oh, I can pay."
Right here. And she'll go over to the shelf, and she'll be like, "Now, what do you want?" And she'll like shoo him back around to where he's sitting on the customer side. Now you tell me what you want, and I will make it special just for you.
Do you have any sangria by chance?
Absolutely, we got the best sangria. That.
She's literally just gonna put part of the apple in a wine glass. That's sangria.
Close enough.
Does
No.
Cordelia know what sangria is? I assume yes, but I feel like it's
Hold
worth
on. Should I do a roll? Should I do a check for this?
History
I
check.
know the bar better probably than anybody else at this point, but you know.
History
Knowing-
check with an additional +3. A
Knowing the
textual
bar
+3.
and how to make drinks are two very different things.
You know what? That's true. Okay, so that's an 18 plus 3, 21. Oh wait,
21.
do I have any? Actually, -1. That's a 20.
20.
Dirty 20.
Oh, she's down to impress.
Yeah, you actually you're able to like do a funny like grab and like pour if you choose to of like you know where
Beautiful.
this is. You've got a nice supplier. Actually, you know what? You grab a bottle and you see this is more like just for the sake of the audience as well, and perhaps another player. But you actually reach on a bottle that says Snow Beetle Sangria.
Beautiful.
And you're actually able to serve this to the gentleman.
Mhm.
And you
Add a
pour
little
any-
slice of lemon on the side of the cup with a little bamboo umbrella.
Thank you very much. Do you pour anything for yourself at this time?
No, she's just gonna stand there on her stool to get her to the right height to see over the counter and just smile smugly. Good, ain't it?
It is good.
Dude.
Roughly sourced, too.
I knew it. Well, hell yeah, we're bougie enough to afford bamboo umbrellas. We're not complete peasants over here.
Yo, I'm proud of you guys.
I'm actually assuming that like Cordelia has like actually done like a pretty kick-ass job of running this tavern.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Wait, you guys left the tavern in her hands?
Yeah.
And somehow
Okay,
it
so
worked.
it was just Cordelia and Celia for the longest time.
True.
And they were roommates.
Oh my gosh, they were roommates.
And Celia could not be bothered.
Yeah, she had Zam to help and the ghost bartender, but that was not. That had its own learning curve.
Yeah, it was Zam, Liv, Cordelia, and Celia. And like every once in a while somebody else
Shanta
would
for a
stop
while.
in. But Oh yeah, and Shanza.
And like, Deus helped occasionally.
Yeah, he'd come by and help as well.
Yeah, for the most part, it was Cordelia.
Nyla, perhaps that is something that you may or may not have recognized as you're kind of wrapping up with Zam and making your way back down. You have not seen Shanza at this time. Or Deus, though you knew about Deus already since you spoken with him.
Yeah, I don't remember Shanza.
Is that
Does
you the
Shanza
player or you the character?
Me, the player.
I think Shanza was around, or at least I think you were still around. Like, at least, even if you didn't make it to those sessions, Nyla was still around, I think, at that point in time. Shanza had actually stopped back in the city at the, after Celia sent a letter to her. She was actually a mentor figure for Celia.
Oh,
She
yes. I remember.
Yes.
I remember. Yeah. Sorry. Nope. Nope. Player remembers. Nyla doesn't. We're good.
I was like, wait, wasn't there somebody else here? Wait a minute. Were there two Celias? I can't be remembering that right.
It's like they're both dark in my shadow.
They're both in your shadow. Yeah. So I'll say everybody kind of reconvenes after a short bit of time. Do you think Nyla makes it down first, or does Celia make it? Celia and Dothronis make it down first.
I would assume it would take Nyla longer to examine Zam than Dothronis to change.
I agree with this.
So
Change and
probably
drink.
Celia and Dothronis go down first.
Oh yeah, and Dothronis, you are how you say, smashed? Because you've been drinking all day as well.
Yeah, no, it never stopped, because all the wine and all the stuff during the tower adventure, and then the morning drinks before we left.
2 bottles and a
his
keg of beer.
That's right.
Yeah, no, my keg is still here, and it is full, and it is ready.
Yeah, it's been refilled though. It got emptied earlier.
Yeah, so that was the morning drink on the way here, the keg. And then, the refill, we got together, we went to the tower. I still have the wine. No, I've drunk like 2 bottles of it.
All right. All right. So you make your way downstairs, perhaps a little tense, Celia, but Nyla is not back down yet. I have things to share, Rainier says. I'm not certain if Nyla would want to hear it as well. It seemed like she may be interested as well, but that might warrant discussion.
Wait, was that in character or was that?
That was in character. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Is this
Rainier
about-
has taken off his cloak and kind of hung it by the door.
Ooh.
Is this about that job that you gave us a couple days ago?
Yes, I believe I had also shared that I was going to. You had shared information about somebody that had escaped from the alley shortly after the blast, and I did some digging and found something you 3 or potentially 4 may be interested in. Liv leans on the counter and says, well, how about 5? Right.
Well,
Perhaps we should check
this
with.
sounds like I'll need another drink. Cordelia.
How much have you? Perhaps not tonight. We can discuss this tonight, or
Cordelia.
maybe.
Yes.
Rounds.
Of what kind?
Whatever tickles your fancy tonight.
Ooh. I know it's
One over
early
here,
for
too.
mimosas, but those sound just delicious.
Nyla, this is probably around the time when you're coming down.
Kind of like coming down. She's listening to this, but she's not saying anything. She's kind of being very stoic and quiet in the corner.
Hey, Cordelia will
So-
start mixing up these mimosas.
Yeah, Cordelia's just mixing up mimosas as Nyla just kind of saunters down the steps.
So how's he doing up there, Miss Nyla?
He looks good. You guys did a good job tending to him. I have a lot of questions though. But we can. I'll ask later. I know Rainier. He had something he wanted to talk to you guys about.
It could potentially wait. It's also perhaps warrants further discussion. I can share now if you wish. But it may be a lead.
A lead to what?
Who attacked our tavern? I'm assuming.
And kind of looking at the others of you, like kind of like looking and seeing if he is given the approval to kind of share the other half of why. You, Othrana, Celia, and Cordelia.
Go on.
Yeah, Nyla's like clenching her fist. She's just like, she's upset. She's
And-
like, you're gonna tell me whether they say so or not. Somebody's talking about.
Well,
I
I'm
just
sorry.
whisper
I was in the zone
into
making
Celia's ear.
mimosas. What? Did somebody ask me a question? I was perfecting
No,
the art.
Looking right.
But this is related to a job you gave us. If anyone should decide whether or not she should listen into it, it's you.
Looking into who attacked the tavern, and more than likely who has the Stone of Galore, which, as a reminder, is the key to finding the cache of dragons that my father embezzled.
Pardon my French, but fucking just tell us.
Fine. I'll get to it. I checked in with some of my friends in the Harpers and found that apparently the man that you described that Fala had seen matches the description of a man named Erstil Floxen, a suspected member of the Black Network sect of the Center. Kind of waits to see if anybody has any questions.
This is not my players. Can you repeat the name again?
I can also type it out in a minute. I'm gonna
Okay, cool.
go through all the things, but the name is Erstil Floxen. Actually, I can read it out if you want. Spell it out.
No worries. Continue.
Okay. So, Erstil Floxen, member of the Black Network. Another member, a citizen in the North Ward, reported that he saw a man with the same description enter a villa nearby in the North Ward shortly after the incident with the fireball. Traveling east. It belongs to a noble family named the Grauhans. They, two City Watch members, they reportedly, and this is around when you showed up, Nyla. Reportedly, the lord of the manor assured the constables that no one had broken into the estate and everything was fine. There was no really grounds at that point for further searches, but so that's where it ended. But there may perhaps be more there if perhaps the Growlhounds are lying. It's a possibility that they're being kept there in some capacity, or that they use that estate as some means of hiding, but it's unclear what motive the Growlhounds would have to hide them.
So this estate is hiding part of the Zentarim who you believe attacked our tavern.
This is potentially the case. There's no warrant at this point in time, but it may require unofficial investigation. That's why I came here. I ran into Nyla shortly after discovering that last bit of information. Shared the news and my cloak came here. You can keep the cloak if you'd like.
She didn't even think you were going to ask it back, so she just like...
What do you mean, keep it? It's mine.
All gifts are hers.
Like,
but
she's already stitched her name into it.
But it doesn't really, like, register what's happening. But that that house name, Erstal? Groundhouse? Groundhound?
Growlhound. Growlhound. I'll actually copy and paste the clues. I'll paste that in the lore channel, I believe.
But
has reference.
Nyla dealt with them during her time away?
Roll a history check. See what you know about that family.
I have ideas I want to ask you guys, but I also rolled for how drunk I am. I'm not asking anything, I'm just thinking this.
That's
like,
4.
wait, I thought I said that out
I'm
loud.
surprised you haven't reacted to anything. Celia's very much on edge.
4. That
Nope.
is
Killing.
yeah, not great. Which I am entering that now. Well, this is also entertaining because as a member of another sect of the Zentarim, you might have some additional perspective on this, but yeah, no, you don't know. And Nyla, the name sounds familiar, but with a 4, all you remember is like a sense of like, you don't really remember them, and if you don't remember them, they're probably not a big deal. So you're not certain what their history may be.
I gotta go home and ask my daddy to tell me what the fuck is this man's business.
Ask my pa. We could go rushing over there to see what happened, but given your condition, looks at the drunk and beat up members of this party, perhaps now isn't the best time. Maybe tomorrow, though that much may be up to you.
When you say we,
I'd be willing to join you if you'd want my company, if you want to investigate this on your own. That is also understandable. But like I had said before, and I know I hadn't said this to you, but the city won't know. There's plenty of things that are happening in the city, but it won't know peace until something's until the shoe drops, I believe is the expression. It's from down south in Baldur's Gate. I'm not quite familiar with it.
Down south.
Down south in Baldur's Gate.
I just laugh because I hear something that's familiar.
I don't think he's going anywhere right now. Kind of points at Othronus.
Yeah, no, he's not stopped like grinning / sneering while he's just continuously, slowly drinking whatever's been served. And he hasn't reacted as you would expect because with all the information.
No, he's probably not going anywhere. We're also waiting for someone who might help with the Zam situation upstairs, so...
Wait,
Yes,
you have a healer coming in for Zam?
On the way.
All the tension just kind of like melts off her. Like the clenched fist just. It's like she just took a breath of fresh air.
He's
like,
not a healer. He's a floating head magic man.
He's a wizard.
Wait.
I assume that's drunk Othronus.
That is
talking.
true.
It is, in fact, drunk Orthronus. He's a lot calmer than you'd think, but it's obvious he's not.
She hears floating head. She looks over at the ghost figure that's still floating there that she doesn't recognize.
Nope, not that one.
Yeah, no, worth mentioning. You met me before, but I don't think I had this appearance at that time. I am Lif.
The ghost?
Yes, I am a ghost.
But you're not the floating wizard head. Are you the floating wizard?
No, there is no floating wizard head.
They went to go and find someone. It sounded like they helped him. I don't know where he's getting the floating head bit.
It's only at this point Nyla realizes how fucked up y'all look. And she's like, a lot of things have happened since I've been gone. Like, she just kind of like takes it in for a second. She's like,
We're falling apart without you, obviously.
That's what's happening in her head.
It's all your fault, Nyla.
God's protection wasn't here, I'm sorry.
You actually hear Rainier ask, did you say Gale?
We didn't, but...
I didn't.
Never mind. My bad.
That's
In that
impressive.
case, he does not. In that case, he does not. I thought you had said his name.
Nope.
You just said Gale.
Floating wizard head.
Like, Rainier looked confused, like, what the hell do you mean by floating wizard head?
And he's not a healer, he's a wizard?
He's a wizard.
Why aren't you getting a cleric? He needs to be checked. Do you guys not... do you not know any clerics? I can introduce you to, like, thousands.
We were told someone of his expertise might be better suited for what's going on with Zam.
Another floating wizard head? Is that where you got that information?
Fala.
She, like, bites her tongue on that. She's like, fuck, I like Fala.
Trying to like pantomime. Like,
this is how his
this is again.
This is
drunk.
This is drunk.
In him. He's not looking at Nyla, he's looking like slightly off to the left of Nyla.
I think you found the pool, Othronus.
He fell in.
It sounds like you're in, like,
You're
we're in a
very
submarine
muffled.
and you're on the outside.
Do you want to build a snowman? Though I did hear he was looking at Nyla because she's so shiny. I mean, she's not as shiny. She's got black now.
She just got black now.
She's toned down for you.
Is any better?
Yeah.
Much better.
Yes.
Always cool. Alright, but yeah, no,
Much
he's
more-
pantomiming and explaining what happened to Zam while looking slightly to the left of Nyla.
Yeah, she's gonna like look back because she just assumes it's Lif who's supposed to be behind her because ghost, but like Lif's not there because Lif is a floating, not wizard head, a floating head.
Yeah, Lif I think probably like comes around. Oh, and he's back. Lif comes around to the front of the bar and kind of like.
Does he
starts
come
working on
around
kind
or
of
does he
thinking
just
up.
float through the bar?
He does come around, and I'll share that that's because he's learned that it's kind of disconcerting to customers when he just floats through them or through the front
When
of the bar.
orders, it's weird when he just passes through him to get to the next person.
I mean, that's a ghost. That's what. But yeah, okay. He goes around.
So you're waiting on your wizard friend?
That's not a floating ghost.
Correct.
Not since we fixed him.
Yes.
You're trying to cleanse the magic, make it not a danger, something like that.
Wait, it's dangerous?
Sure, if that's what
We
works.
don't want him to explode. That would be bad.
Wait, he's going to explode. What? What?
He's not. He might explode.
Why? Why?
The fireball that hit him, a piece is still in him, and it didn't go off. But now it's getting stronger and bigger with magic. That's bad for him.
That's why he's. You. She looks over at Rainier. Is like, you didn't fucking tell me this. Like she's judging him so angry. She's like, you should have told me this so much sooner.
Rainier just kind of says, I didn't have this information last time I spoke with them. Actually, I don't remember the order of operations because I think
we
you guys
found
were,
out all of this like today.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nyla doesn't know that. She just assumed we all knew this.
Later evening or something. Yeah. Because I think Rainier showed up like shortly after the blast. And then like sometime after
And we all did our own investigation, and we barely found this out like today or yesterday.
Yeah.
Wait, how long ago was the blast?
It's been about a day and 3/4 at this point.
Okay.
Okay,
I was like, I thought it was a week, 3 weeks.
Smoke and like wood is still there.
Okay, this makes a lot more sense. Got it. Gonna tone it down a little.
Ease up on there.
No, you can't. This is Nyla.
She's like, nope, this happened 3 weeks ago. No one told me.
People are going to die. I'm going to cut
it. This happened hours ago. I should have been informed immediately.
Like, as soon as that fireball left that magician's kingdom.
Well, I mean, there's also other information that I don't know if you guys want to catch Nyla up with.
Yeah, I think Celia will look at Rainier and say, with his condition, and she'll point to Orthronus. His condition, and she'll point up towards the attic. And her condition? Lack of information?
Ignorance.
She'll point to Nyla.
No offense.
Some offense.
Proper
we
definition
should probably wait until tomorrow to do this investigation.
It sounds as though you have some catching up to do. I wish you best of luck with this wizard. I'm not certain what the status is there. Should I stop by like midday tomorrow? Do we want to do this midday? Do we want to do this in the evening tomorrow?
Are we planning to sneak our way in, or are we planning to...
Are we going to ask? I'm not certain at this point in time. I'm a bit personally invested, and I don't know if I should be the one making the plans necessarily.
I'm just gonna say this right now. If you guys don't do anything,
You
then
won't.
left me with the children, I'm going to.
No, sorry.
Hold on, that cut out for me a little bit, so I didn't hear all of what Nyla said.
Oh, she just basically said, like, I don't care what your plans are, I'm going in tomorrow.
I think she brought up the children.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
I
was
heard
just
something about children.
she's just
what?
like, I'm still looking for the little girl, bitch.
Also, after what had happened with the kids as well.
Yeah, because yeah. She's like, in her head, she's like, you guys don't care as much. I'm gonna fucking deal with it.
Tomorrow afternoon,
better.
then, and then we could decide on our plans then.
Didn't you say you had something like a contact or something at the dock, or am I imagining it?
You are probably imagining it. And she's gonna just, like, pet Orthronus' head.
Okay.
Cordelia, you also do find this. You remember hearing something about the docks. That may be up to you to determine how much you remember.
Yeah, my padre was dock ward. That was it, right?
Sure.
Then
Well, your
with
padre?
the docks,
No,
there was
he's in the
Ward.
Sea Ward with
Yep,
with
wrong
the
thing.
Castellan
Water for the docks. Oh yeah, we were running around the docks. What happened? Jeez.
I remember when you had spoken with Rose. I'll leave any more details with that up to you to relay to Nyla. She had mentioned that the things that you're searching for, which you also need to relay to Nyla, were, at least she remembers seeing them in a parade held by the Sea Maidens Fair, the carnival.
Right. Sea
So
Maidens
there's
Fair.
that to investigate as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we totally haven't investigated it already. Anyways.
Well, and you remember what you discussed?
Yeah. Now there's new information. This will be fun.
It's gonna be fine, you guys.
It'll be fine.
I'm gonna go blow up that house now.
Tomorrow night.
Who are you again? I'm sorry.
Please
Like he stumbles
Nyla,
over and like extends a hand.
That was definitely not something she said out loud. But deep down inside, she's like, "Don't do it. Don't you calm down, child."
So, are you two going to rest here for the night?
I have my own place to stay. Perhaps you have discussions to have, and perhaps it's best I can meet you somewhere tomorrow, or I can meet you here in the morning or in the afternoon. But knowing when and where to find you would be good, if you wish to have my company. Or you can send me a paper bird, and I will. I can meet you somewhere.
Oh, I have plenty of those.
That's what those are. I was
Will
looking at the
do.
Shoot me a text.
inventory.
Shoot me a text.
I'll shoot you a text.
A tweet.
Boo.
That's how we're related, man. We related.
Yeah, and Cordelia sent a caw the other day.
Ooh. I'm gonna
Just
send an
a fake
X
paper
next time.
bird.
Oh my.
Tweet, tweet.
Yeah, Nyla's gonna basically say, I know I haven't stayed here for a while, but if it's all the same to you guys, do you mind if I just stay up with Sam? I can kind of maybe hold some of try to help him until your magic wizard person shows up.
Sure, you and Cordelia can have a slumber party up there.
Oh,
Wonderful.
And we could have pillow fights and tell stories, and we
There's
can.
a patient. There's a patient. There's a patient.
Lift leans over to you, Celia, and says, "Be careful what you wish for."
We'll be extra quiet for the patient.
You can be my assistant nurse.
Maybe. Rainier's saying this now. Maybe if you want to have something like a sleepover, you don't do it in the room with somebody that's comatose.
Or might explode.
True.
I have no problem
might be.
taking them to my room, and you three can do whatever the hell it is you want.
Nope.
Girly time. We can do face masks. I can make something with some clay. Just give me some clay,
I'm sorry, Celia.
cucumbers, and a bit of charcoal, and we'll be right in there.
There is the sharpest glare just launched at you, Orthronus.
And he's just smiling, because in his mind, you're just smiling back at him.
Yeah. Rainier kind of stands up. Thank you for the drink and your time. Just send me a paper bird once you've made a decision on what you're going to do. And if you wish, I can meet you somewhere. Unless you have anything, I'll see myself out.
Nyla's gonna walk you out the door. Or Rainier out the door.
It's not a very far walk since you guys are in the tap room, but
yeah.
you can walk with him towards the door.
To the door.
You walk 10 feet towards the door.
Yeah, she basically just wants to be like, as you're out, as Rainier's out on the other side of the door, she's gonna be like, thanks for letting me know.
I didn't want you to be on the dark on something like this. I figured you'd probably see it eventually in the broadsheets anyway. Maybe not the detail about your friend. But I hope you're doing all right after all this. I shared with them the other night that I think there's going to be chaos like this, like you've been facing with the paladins, until somebody takes away the motivation, this chaos over the gold.
She kind of like sighs and she's like, she wants to curse, but she's like, nope, done a lot of that already. Do you mind just letting Savra know that I'll be taking some time off?
I can do that.
Cool.
He kind of gives you a smile at that and kind of gives you a nod and
awkward pat on the shoulders because I thought we were gonna date once.
It's just a Spider-Verse. Hey.
I almost imagine that awkward Gravity Falls, like pat at the end.
Exactly that. And then I just slammed the door on his face.
Yeah, he steps away from the door, and yeah, you shut that door. Serenia has left, shared with you his info, and then left. Oh, I just found a gift that's even more perfect.
Yep.
Pat. So yeah, you step back inside. Is perhaps Liv actually mentions, is perhaps now a good time to catch Nyla up on what's happened?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna need one of those drinks.
I'll make one for you. I got this one for you.
It's weird that I can see him.
Don't question it.
It's
you'll
so
get
hard.
used
Don't
to it.
question it.
But he's
Don't question it.
no, but like he's
Nope.
this guy.
You see, you're questioning it
Don't question it.
when we specifically asked you not to question.
I just need that drink.
Feeling right up. Any preference?
Just hard liquor.
All right.
Hearing that, I immediately run upstairs to go grab one of the bottles because that's the good
Wait.
stuff.
The fact that
Do
you
you
can
run
I
upstairs?
was gonna say.
You cannot.
It's
You
the
have to
weird
roll.
kind of like focus you've
Roll-
seen in this drunken state.
Roll a dexterity check at disadvantage.
No, he should have advantage because it's liquor based. It's motivation.
Roll a dexterity check. Let's just start with that. Actually, you know what? Roll with emphasis.
yes. Give it that swag.
No, I think I had done this like once or twice during the last arc, but I've been doing this a bit slightly more recently. Emphasis is basically, instead of advantage or disadvantage, it's just you roll twice and then take the result that is the farthest away from 10. So if you were to roll...
What happens is if a 5 and it's a 10?
Then you roll again.
Sorry. Yeah.
I was gonna say, because I rolled a 9 and an 18, but because of the whole drunken thing, can I just fall up the stairs, but then like be like fine at the other, like at the end of the fall?
Fall up the stairs.
You know what it is? Is you just like do the like hand climbing, like you're climbing a ladder, but it's with the stairs, and you just like slip on one of the steps and just kind of like beef it face first into a step, and then you just pick yourself up and you're fine. Continue climbing up the stairs.
I imagine I tripped on the first one trying to run up, and then I just immediately ladder climbed while face down. And then I got to the top and realized, oh, I'm on the ground. Pick up, keep going.
Pick myself up. So he has scurried up the stairs, and you just see Lift like kind of with a bottle in hand, like about to pour it into a glass, just goes like, "What the hell? Do you want this, or do you want to risk whatever he gives you?"
I'm gonna trust the dead guy.
Well, when you put it like that, that just seems dark. But he pours you a glass. He's got a bourbon that he pours you.
Yeah, she's gonna look at the staircase, take the glass, and she's just gonna she's waiting to see what happens next.
Just down with a bottle.
Do you walk down or run down? If you are running or anything else, roll again with emphasis.
He's not running down this time. And I'm trying to remember if we have a rail he's going to try and slide down.
Because that is the smartest way to come down the staircase. With
So I think
bottles.
we've largely been glossing over the whole stairway between the tap room and the upstairs area is the whole situation. I think what we had established is that you guys, during the renovations, is it was an outside stairway leading up to the living area. But I think during the renovations, you guys included a staircase on the inside. I will let you guys flavor that. I may have already asked you guys, but is it a spiral staircase? Is it just another staircase? Is it just like a door that leads to the staircase on the outside that's just easier to get to?
Actually, wait. Because there's technically a way out for us, like, from the rooms. We can technically, like, go out. Aren't we?
Yeah, from the like living area, you can just access the street directly without having to go into the tap room. But I think during the renovations, you guys established that you wanted to include a staircase from the tap room into the common room in the living area.
Okay, so I just rolled to see if I remembered the way I came up, or how that would, I rolled an 11 and a 1. So I actually leave out, like, from the rooms to, like, outside, and then I walk into the front door with the bottle.
It's colder than I remember.
I just walk back in and put the bottle on the table. and then sit back down.
I'm looking at
actually-
everyone like, is this normal?
At this point in time, the sun has set, just slight light in the sky, and it is a decent dusting of snow has kind of appeared.
Yeah, there's a small sigh coming from Celia before she stands up, goes over, and starts to brush snow off of her Thronus. Because he went outside.
Haha, you fell in love with it. I'm sorry.
There's mumbles of like, really, Celia? This is the one that, yeah.
That means I have a chance!
No, I still want this one.
I mean, you could always... No, it's too late. It's too
Don't
late.
don't put the idea out there.
It's too late! It's out there! And I know it! Nyla knows it! All of a sudden she just gets a weird attraction.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh man. So Othronus has made it back inside.
You've doomed yourself, Celia, because now she sees you as a romantic partner, not me. Dun dun dun.
Love
It can still
triangle.
become...
Enemies to lovers! Oh my goodness!
I mean, we got along in regards to... Not Rose.
It's gonna turn
Cordelia's...
into a Rainier?
Yes.
I'm trying to remember.
Not Rainier, not Rainier.
Get
No.
along on anything?
Paula, yes.
True, we did get along with hooking up Cordelia and Fallen.
This entire campaign is just gonna turn into a love tesseract as it entered the fourth dimension.
And Cordelia is gonna be like the MC. She's just gonna be like, and on this episode, we're gonna have these two kids.
I'm drawing this crazy actor.
Oh man. Yeah. You're back inside. At this point in time, do you guys want to just like say that you like tell Nyla about what happened and then tell her out of game, or do you want to do that all in
I
game, or
want
is
to know
that
what questions Nyla has.
I want to
Yeah.
do it in game because I feel like this would
Okay.
just be so fun. But
Yeah.
it is getting late on my end.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah, no, it's going to close the time.
I thought we were gonna get farther than this, I'll be honest. This has been fun.
No, this is about on course for us.
We could not stay on track for anything.
My apologies, guys.
It's fine. It's
Never
fine.
You
apologize.
never apologize for this. I do wonder one thing though, because how drunk I am, there's a good chance I may set something, someone,
On
or
fire.
myself on fire.
This poor
mean-
bar.
Yeah, it's
Honestly-
it's so bad.
I mean, it's already like you had the renovations before, and then we started it off with an explosion, and it has gotten worse, if anything, since then.
Because they had some decent business, if I remember right. Like it was doing okay-ish, and then like fireballed.
Closed for business. There's definitely been a few people that have come by and like walked over and it's like that didn't check the broadsheets, and it's like, oh, this place got blown up. Damn.
God damn it! Third one this week.
I mean, you're
It's
not
already
entirely
discussed.
wrong.
All on this truth, they got burned down.
Must have been gang issues. And it was. Indirectly, perhaps.
I like
Ah,
how the cults in D&D are just gangs in real life.
kind
It
of.
doesn't take a lot for people to call your gang a cult.
You just need
Oh,
one
man.
crazy fanatic.
Like just one guy who comes with like a weird name, a weird handshake to get in, and then just have like weekly or monthly meetings.
I mean, technically, one of the main gangs in the city is literally just basically just a cult run by a literal eldritch being. It's just the eldritch being is the Xanathar.
He's a very
The
shady, very
Xanathar.
good businessman.
He's just blue, round, and moody. And he loves his goldfish.
Oh, I'm gonna arrest him and eat his fish and him.
God, I'm just going to share this because it's fun lore that I don't think is going to come up in this game. But
I mean, now that you brought it up,
the Xanathar, he's the goofiest of all the villains in this game, this adventure. He has a goldfish named Silgar. I believe that's the name. And it's a goldfish. It's a normal goldfish. And every once in a while, his goldfish will die because it's a goddamn goldfish. So his subordinates have to sneak into his lair, swap out the goldfish with a new one that looks just like it, and escape with the dead goldfish before he realizes. Otherwise, he goes on a rampage and kills a ton of people.
wait, can I ask a question?
Of course.
It's a good question. If by chance our characters are ever out on the town and can you ever let us know when we happen to see those folks just running around with a dead goldfish or with a live goldfish?
The actual, we've seen him at the bar. He was at the Yawning Portal at one point.
Oh no, I don't care about him. I care about
the
people who are trying to switch out the goldfish.
I will make that a random encounter that you guys might run into.
Just one day we're Cordelia's gonna be like, oh my god, they're stealing a goldfish, and then we save the goldfish, but then did we really save the goldfish? No, I mean they're bringing the new one in.
Oh, bringing the new one.
Of course we saved it.
Ranking Xanathar members with a bag with a goldfish in it that looked panicked as hell and rushing somewhere. And we follow and we find them switching it out with a dead one for some odd reason, and they look like they're on the mission of their lives.
And then we sabotage it.
People have died because of these goldfish.
Because they're Xanathar, there must be up to something evil. They're not, trying to safeguard the town from their own boss.
I love it. All for a goldfish.
No, it's our interference with asking, hey, what's with the goldfish? That conversational delay is what causes the calamity.
Yeah, no. That would be a funny situation. I will make that a random encounter that we may come across.
We can have a goldfish.
Do they have to destroy the evidence so no one ever finds out that a goldfish died? Or do they have to just throw it away?
Probably just throw it away, but somewhere very far away from the Xanathar that he will never see. Otherwise,
what if they just have a lizard folks or someone who just eat it? It's a goldfish.
Probably somebody at some point has eaten the goldfish.
I'm gonna eat the fish.
Just to prove that I'm not making this up, I'm going to share just this image. That's official D&D art.
I want that to be Cordelia. Running away with the fish. Just be like, I'm protecting the fish, you fucker. Go away. He's like, Mom,
I thought there was something I was protecting at one point, but I can't remember what.
Your heart.
Oh no, Robot Man in the attic. Oh, I wanted to take him home with me.
The one that tried to assassinate you? You're talking about him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this is part of the discussion. No, are you talking about the Warforged, or are you talking about the Nimblewright?
Yeah, no, because one of them was your friend, the other one shot you.
Yeah, the Nimblewright. That was the one that I wanted to take home. He seemed very nice and sweet.
This is part of the discussion. This is part of the discussion of poor Kim does not have any context.
Yeah, I know nothing. This is gonna be great.
It's what do you mean? robot in the attic.
Was it before or after my date with Celia that we went to the church? Temple.
That was after.
You guys
What was
got
that?
married?
Okay, so after
Date, not married.
They went to a church after. I don't know how fast people work in D&D.
Listen, Celia will never correct you on anything. She's gonna let your mind run wild.
You know she's
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
throw
just
you. She's
throw
gonna
out
take.
random. We're trying to save a robot locked in a tower.
Oh, Rapunzel,
Sure.
let down your cords.
Oh,
Let down your
we also,
HDMI.
we also got to hear Cordelia's terrible accent when she was talking through the door.
Oh,
that's
when
right.
she was
What?
trying to act.
What? What do you?
That's
God.
right.
I'm going to thoroughly be entertained by, like, I think I'm gonna leave, like, catching Kimmy up.
Yeah, because my reactions
mostly
are
up
her
to you
reactions.
guys,
If
like how you describe it.
We have to go through and try to remember where those clips are so we could just let her hear them, just little bits, snippets.
I mean, there's other stuff that you guys haven't shared, like notably what happened after, or the things that happened after the infiltration of the Temple of Gond.
So did that, and then we almost got...
you infiltrated. You guys made it sound like, oh, you went to church for mass.
Oh,
So, I mean, we didn't... We were there. We spoke to the head priest.
only
We snuck
Cordelia
in.
infiltrated.
We may have also launched Cordelia into the top floor.
In the past 2 days, Cordelia has Othronus has launched Cordelia up at least like 3. No, I think it's 3 times because he also did it like once outside of Gale's Tower and I think once inside as well.
Oh my god, it's gnome throwing, but not
Yep.
with gnome. It's Cordelia.
It's with Cordelia. Yep.
Halfling throwing.
I was born for this.
We saw Rose's wizard tower. That was cool.
You gotta see my girl's tower?
Yeah.
She showed you her tower before she
Yeah.
showed me?
We got in.
Ugh.
We
Are you gonna
had
share-
a heart-to-heart with Rose about some personal stuff.
Are you
We're
going to
good
share
friends.
that, or are you going to keep her confidence?
My
We're
girl?
We're gonna tell her that she's going through something, but she's working through it the best she can, and we're
Yeah.
supporting her
All right.
like
all right.
good friends should.
Good friends should.
Don't worry, I'll tell her I love her and it'll all be fine.
And that's all?
I think so. Yeah. If anything, we'll let Rose discuss it. Oh,
Fair enough.
actually, I'm not gonna mention the tongue thing. I'm gonna let her find out.
Tongue thing? Why do you know what Rose's tongue thing is?
No. Rose
What?
knows what Orthronus'
No,
tongue
don't-
is like.
What?
Okay,
Don't.
that was a conversation for. We'll let her find out. We'll let her.
This
I do
is
think, I don't know if Nyla would necessarily process this, since it doesn't seem like she's like taken full on notice of Othronus. And sorry that I forgot to mention this earlier. Othronus does have an extra set of horns.
Wait, what?
Yep.
He's not.
Yeah, no,
What?
I have there's a little horn crown on my head with the 2 normal ones I had, and there's 2
Uh-huh.
more up top that go out, then slightly curl around my head and go up, essentially giving me a crown.
It's a good thing that Nyla and Othronus were not that close because she probably didn't even notice. She's gonna yeah, he had horns. How many? I don't know. I think he was green. No, blue, red.
Red.
Close
red.
enough.
Yeah, definitely red.
He was a color. And that's not me being racist. He was.
Sorry.
Okay, I should go. It's getting late.
Yeah. We'll start next session with more of this sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, no, because this is what happened. I need to know all these. It's gonna
You
be
gotta
so hard because
catch up somehow.
Nyla's like in a serious dilemma where she's like, I'm fucking worried, but all this information is gonna
It's gonna
What
be a
do I-
lot.
how do I react?
It's fine. Also, we got to tell you about this solid guard we've made friends with. He's great.
Yeah.
Frankie.
Frankie.
Is he my brother?
Maybe.
I don't know. We gotta
Do you
find
have
out.
Is he
brother?
fabulous enough?
Yeah, is he fabulous enough?
It was pretty cool.
I think he's great.
Oh, also the two investigators that you guys met.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm.
Yeah,
oh
there's
my
a
God.
lot.
Which,
I'm excited.
I mean, if this is, if it is what you choose to do, it is an entirely valid option according to the adventure that you could just, like, instead of going and investigating the Growlhounds on your own, you just tell the cops and they'll check into it.
Am I not a cop? No,
Not officially.
Not officially, but you do you.
I'm a cop officially. I'm breaking into the house. I'm gonna throw Cordelia into the house.
Hey, that's cool.
Oh god, yeah. Cordelia went on a cool little adventure too when she tracked down Silas that one time.
Right.
Because of course she does.
Yes, of course she does.
Oh yeah, he also came to the tavern and like said some menacing stuff and left.
Jesus
Oh,
He
yeah,
Christ.
got
that's right.
shot and then left.
Well, particularly it was menacing, but it also seemed like a warning of some kind, or like a
Because he's gonna kill us?
not necessarily
No,
like a
like-
warning, but like a also like watch out sort of warning.
Yeah, like you and me have our beef, but you should be careful where you're stepping because you're about to set some shit off. Good luck. Probably kill you later.
If you
Mhm.
don't kill yourselves first.
Right.
This is a valid possibility. I'm not taking that off the table of like
There's-
what may end up happening.
Good fucking lord, I just want to keep talking to you guys. But I have to go. I love you guys.
It's been a lot of
love you
fun.
too,
I'm
Fine. Hey, feel
very
free
much
to
looking
Next
forward to
time.
next week.
Wednesday and eavesdrop on the ridiculousness as well.
Oh, yeah,
Vegas,
no. Okay, I'll talk to you
Yeah,
guys
no,
later.
we got kidnapped in the Wednesday game. Have a nice night.
How do I turn this off? Wait, okay, wait.
You gotta
Found it.
disconnect.
Good man.
Well, that was fun, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, I am also going to be jumping off here soon. Entire session of just recapping Kimi and everything that happened. Kimi/Nyla. Fair. I wouldn't put it past him.